Well, folks, I guarantee that you've never seen a quiver like this. I just made it a couple days ago. I've never seen anything with this kind of design right here. I know Eagles Flight, they make some, their Mesa quivers are like this, but turned out all right. I think it's pretty sharp. I just got the wraps from Eagles Flight. So here's a video kind of showing you a little bit more about it. Thanks. I took on an endeavor last year of trying to kill a deer with a recurve, and it was just a wild hare. So I ended up killing a doe last year. If you see a previous video, I killed a doe last year with this bow. I grabbed a couple arrows that had some feathers on them and just started shooting them with 200 grain single bevels, some grizzly broadheads, and ended up connecting on a doe right here at the house. So kind of special, first deer with a recurve with a traditional bow. But this year I decided to make my own quiver, and I mean, with me doing leather work, it was kind of a no-brainer to make myself one. But I got the wraps, their conversion kit from Eagles Flight quivers, and or Eagles Flight archery, whatever. And then I had to throw my own pieces of leather right here for the arrow gripper on here, and had my own hardware and all that stuff. But I ordered the arrow gripper and the two wraps, and then I kind of fastened together my own quiver. And I like the way it's set up. Like it's really thin. That's what I wanted because I'm shooting 2-blade single bevels. So I was kind of making this video to be a show and tell, kind of a product review, whatever. The wraps, they're perfect. I mean, they're great quality. The arrow gripper is pretty standard, but these broadheads, the VPA 2-blade single bevels, they're the 250 grain. I was expecting a little bit longer of a point, but that's because my grizzlies were almost a 3-to-1. But these are absolutely stout. They're single piece construction, so they're really solid. Weren't that sharp out of the box or out of the case, so I'm gonna have to put my own edge on it, but I'm used to that. So they seem really stout. I'm gonna do a close-up of the quiver here in a second, but right here you can just see how that broadhead goes in there, and I mean, that's not even in the gripper, so it stays in there pretty good. And I'll just pop it on the gripper. So this bow was given to me. I gotta put some stuff on the front right here, but I've put a deer hide little shelf thing right here. Use some stealth stripping. Yeah, I kind of jerry rigged this right here for the limb silencers. I've used some stealth strips. So, and then I've got my little shooting tab, my 3-under tab that I made. It's kind of mediocre, but it gets the job done. It lets me shoot pretty good. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was wanting to show. Again, I said I'll do a close-up of this. So let's get to it. Here we go. So this is the VPA 2-blade. God, I wish I could get the focus. There it is. So the VPA 2-blade, sharp daggone broadhead. I love it. I got a question about this this flat point right here. I'm not sure what that's all about. Like my 200 Grizzlies have the Tonto tip on them, and I really like that. Which these will be a little bit easier to keep sharpened, but this is the size comparison to the Grizzly. So here's the VPA, and then the Grizzly 200. So this is a 3-to-1, and so it just blows my mind how this is a 250 and this is a 200. I guess because this is single piece construction, and then this one has the aluminum insert through the ferrule right here. But these carbon steel Grizzlies have done their purpose. I just wanted to go with a heavier point, and the VPA's had a better price point than anything else. I didn't want to go with the Omegas, but these just standard regular ones, they were, I think, $53 or $54 for a 3. So they're pretty. I like them. So there's a size comparison between the VPAs. I might try to do a sharpness test whenever I get them sharpened up. They didn't come sharp, so I'm going to have to strop them up, put an edge on them. And then here is my quiver head. So it's the first one I made. So let's see if I can get the focus. There it is. It's the first one I made. So it's kind of a prototype, I guess you'd call it. But I only used, I think there's 4 pieces of leather right here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had to join these 3 together. This one and this one are stitched together down the middle. You barely can see it right down through here. And then these are joined right here. So first broadhead, second broadhead, third broadhead. And they fit pretty snug. And then here's the wrap from Eagle's Flight. And turned out pretty good. I like it. It's, shoot, let me get a measure. It is 4 inches wide at the bottom and about 2 3/4 at the top. And total height is about 2 3/4 tall. So that's some dimensions on it. And shoot, it's about 3/8 thick, not even a half. You can see right here. So I think it turned out all right. I don't know. Let me know if you want me to make you one. I'm down for it, but this right here's, I had to hand stitch this right here because it was such tight margins in here. You couldn't have done any other stitching like that. And I kind of like the arrow point just to give some character. So here's the arrow gripper. If I can get it in here. Here's the arrow gripper, pretty standard. Here's the bottom wrap, and then I had to cut some leather out for this this attachment point right here, and I just used some black hardware from Home Depot, 1/4 bolt. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I will probably end up making another video as far as like sharpening the broadheads and all that stuff, but until then, might try to make some more videos about the traditional archery. And I've got a tree stand set up that I want to do a review on from some of the XOP 3-step 8ers, and then the Latitude Ranger 11 pack is pretty cool, along with the back straps that they came out with. So yeah, I'll try to do some more videos, and till then, see you later.